Okay everyone, this is Craig Mills from Evolution, Fitness and Athletics. And it is now about 5:10 in the morning on the Friday morning. This is my Friday morning open shift at the waterfront. So every couple of weeks I have to do an early shift, alternate with one of my colleagues. One week I'll open at 5:15, and the other week I'll be on back shift. So this is my early week. So my brain just doesn't function this time in the morning, stuttering a bit. So I'm in here just about to start my shift, 7-hour shift, followed by PT. And then I've got a wee night out with Kelly tonight. So this is my second vlog. I hope you enjoy it. Please feel free to comment and let me know your thoughts, and if there's anything else you want me to cover in any of my videos, just let me know. See you soon. Hello everyone, and here I am again, back in my car, which is probably where I'll do most of my filming, because it's private and there's nobody about looking at me, recording myself talking at a phone. Rather embarrassing. I'm not quite getting used to that yet, the whole vlogging thing, so I'm still a wee bit like, make sure nobody's watching. All good. So that's my shift done. Sorry if I was a wee bit subdued this morning. I was up really early. I'm not really a morning person. You know, usually not. You know, not at time in the morning. Got to go up at, I don't know, about 4:30, 4:45 kind of thing. You know, and it's middle of the night to me, so I was still half asleep. So apologies for that. A wee bit more awake now. So I've just finished my shift. So yeah, that was my Friday morning shift I did down at the waterfront in Greenock. Mainly consisted of opening up, getting the place ready for all the early morning gym goers. I then just did a wee bit on reception until receptionists came in, just sitting kind of greeting people as they come in, making sure it's just members that are coming in. Then it was just pretty all hands on deck, well for me anyway, just cleaning, a wee bit hoovering, a wee bit cleaning toilets. Yes, unfortunately life as a Fitpro isn't all about working one-to-one with public, especially if you've got a shift on the gym floor. You know, you've got to multitask quite a bit, you know, so you've got to do a wee bit of cleaning and things, but it's what we've got to do to make a living, I suppose. Not at this stage yet where I'm full-time PT at the moment. Obviously still got my company, which is what all this is all about, Evolution. You know, so in the meantime I'm enjoying my shifts with IL. Yeah, so that's that. So doing 30 hours with them. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous vlog, but yeah, so enjoying it. It's good. So that's me done with IL for today. What do I have on now? So I have about an hour. 2 o'clock I have PT up at the Bogglestone site in Port Glasgow. Then I've got a bit of a rest. I'll not be resting, I'll be vlogging. I'll probably be doing a lot of admin type stuff, updating program cards, wee bit of research, deciding what I'm going to post in my next video. And then I have PT at 5 out at Ravenscraig. Again, that's in Greenock, another IL facility. So yeah, should be good. So 5 till 6, and then the night is my own. Me and Kelly are going to Cosmos. It's in Springburn. Sorry, Springburn. I keep saying Springburn. It's not. It's Silverburn. Going up to Silverburn. A big world buffet type. So looking forward to that. Yeah. So you'll hear again from me soon. Okay. See you soon. Bye bye. And here we are. Bogglestone. Horrible day. Don't really want to leave this car, but I'm going to have to. Okay, time to get my geek on, because I've got to drive in a rush, running a bit mad. So I finished with my last client about 45 minutes ago. My next one is at 5 o'clock. I've only got about 15 minutes or so to get from Greenock Town Centre out to Ravenscraig, which is where my next appointment is. Traffic from Bogglestone, which is up Port Glasgow, was a bit of a nightmare, but I really had to nip into the house. Had to charge my phone for one, and I had to just check some kind of business type of thing. Thought it'd be a good idea just to catch up with Kelly, see where she is. Like I mentioned, we're going out tonight for something to eat, so while I was there I managed to get the table booked up at Cosmos. So if this guy moves, we'll be able to get going. Yeah, so an interesting session. The last one had this athlete this was her 7th week. She took a block booking as opposed to that programme. So using my programmes will be 6, 8 or 12 weeks. That'll be 2 sessions a week, plus all the add-ons that go with that, the access to the Evolution Fitness app, in which you can receive all your training sessions as opposed to program cards. So that's basically you're getting your program card through an app, as well as some nutrition templates, and also a chance for my clients to actually put their food diary onto. Which means that when they update it, before people use like some MyFitnessPal and things, and then just shows it every time I ask for some meal prints, etc. I can check the macronutrients. With the Evolution app, you can use it just the same as you can for MyFitnessPal. You can track in the same way, you can use barcodes, etc. But everything you log, I'll automatically see on my trainer account. So it's useful. It just means I don't need to rely on people sending me screen prints or screenshots of what they've been eating, or even showing me paper form. It just means that even if I forget to ask to see it, I'll get a wee notification anytime somebody uploads what they've been eating. So it's a good way for me to keep track. Wheel spin there, try to get away in time. So the issue with this client is, although she trains over and above the sessions she has with me, she can only really commit to personal training once a week. But she was committed to long term. So what I agreed to do is just give her a block booking. So every 6 weeks she'll go for a block booking, and I'll just do it the same way. I'll just kind of treat it the same way as I do with any other kind of programs. So instead of just a block booking of just personal training, she'll get all the add-ons that comes with programs. So like all the PT Hub things, the phone support, round the clock phone support, etc. This weather is wild. A horrible day. I'm not looking forward to getting out of this car. So yeah, it was interesting. So she's got a goal just basically to lose fat. She carries a bit of, most of the weight she carries is round about her abdomen, which she's hoped to get down before her summer holiday. So that was our 7th week. So we decided that since that block's over, we would do our readings. So I used Tanita scales, the model B5 something, I can't remember. I'll maybe have a wee look for the next video if you're interested in what equipment I use. It's I'll be able to tell you the model number. So I usually take that. I'll use the blood pressure monitors, check resting heart rate, and also some tape measurements. Now, interestingly, she'd lost 4 kilos, which is good. I mean, you're talking about 8 pounds. And considering that she does exercise out with what she does with me, she's been with a personal trainer before. She just kind of swapped trainer. So the interesting thing with this client is she has been with a trainer before. She trains out with her sessions with me, and also she comes along with my classes. So I mean, 4 kilos is decent. So she'd lost 4 kilos, but she'd actually lost muscle mass as well, which was surprising because we do a lot of resistance work, albeit it's all aiming for that endurance side. And you can see she's lost belly fat. You can see, and she said herself at the end of the session, you can actually see definition in her arms. So she is getting strong. Her build up to lactic acid's getting a lot better, with the endurance training. Talking about rep range, lightweight rep range of 15 to 20 reps for 3 sets. And you can see that she is getting more toned, but yet her muscle mass was shown as coming down. Her body fat had been up by about 0.5%, and so has her visceral fat levels went up by 0.5%. Which I didn't understand either, because she also didn't just lose 4 kilos in weight. She's actually lost off her waist, lost something like 3 inches in diameter. Sorry, I think it was maybe 4 inches. I'd need to check your figures again. I think she lost 4 inches off her waist and about 3 inches off her hips. So she was overall satisfied with the results. She had lost weight and she has lost her inches, and she's felt good. I mean, there's a particular dress she wanted to wear on holiday. She's been trying that on, feeling great with it. So it just then dawned on me when I spoke to her that the last time we did our 10 metre readings, we actually did it at 10 o'clock in the morning. This time we did it just after 2 in the afternoon. Not only that, she had quite a few, well, not only was she eating throughout the day, but she did it fasted the last time. She was eating throughout the day, and also she'd had quite a few cups of coffee. So anybody that's ever used like satinate scales before, that uses the electrical impulses that go through your feet pads and also the handles that you hold, will know that anything like any stimulants like coffee, and even if you do like these readings after a workout, it kind of skews your results. So I don't entirely believe what the tinnitus readings were telling me. You can't argue with the fact that what people are saying. I mean, people are saying to her, she's lost weight. You can see it. You can see that she's lost a lot off her belly. You can actually see her arms. You can actually see like in a bump in her biceps. You can see definition between her bicep and her triceps. So she's definitely getting results, and she's going in the direction she wants to go, the direction we want to see her going in. Yet her tinnitus readings were, well, some anomalies, shall we say. So that's what I think it is. I think it's just basically the fact that the difference between doing it fasted that time in the morning compared to doing it in the afternoon when she'd been eating all day and also had a few cups of coffee. So that's something that every Fitpro out there that use these kind of measurements will know, that these things do make a difference in your readings. So if you're new to the fitness world, whether, oh, just caught a curb there. Careless. So anybody that is new to the fitness world, whether you are a personal trainer or just a gym instructor that do use these forms of measurement, just make sure that you keep everything as consistent as possible. So you need to make sure that you keep your you know, the same kind of, use the same machines, hopefully around about same type of day, I mean, you'd expect. So as long as you're using the same machine, the same time of day, preferably, you know, if you're doing it fasted, I'd do it fasted again, and do it before a workout, don't do it after a workout, and also make sure there's no stimulants, the likes of stimulants, sorry, again, stuttering idiot. Make sure there's no stimulants like coffee, because they can screw the results. So what I'll do is we're starting our new block again next Tuesday, and I am going to re-evaluate our results. I'm going to redo our Tanita readings and see what happens, see if I get a more accurate or one with less anomalies, and I'll let you know how that goes. Okay, so it's just approaching 5 o'clock, so I've made it in time. My next athlete will be in there warming up. He's one of my best athletes actually, dedication wise. He's not just, you're not just seeing results with him, you can see his work ethic is spot on. Every single week he's always punctual, and he's always in warming up. Always advise maybe warm up with maybe 6 to 10 minutes, but he's adamant he wants a 15-minute warm up, which is fine, you know, it doesn't screw his performance. So he'll be in there probably pounding away at the treadmill, so I'll go in and see how he's doing. Okay, catch up with you soon. Bye. So here I am back in my car again. That's my last PT session of the night, of the day. Again, sorry, but I've got to drive. Running a bit mad today, all over the place. So yeah, really good session. This particular athlete that I train smashes it every time, doesn't matter what I ask him to do or tell him to do. I tell people, I don't ask. He does it. Can really push him hard, and I know he just does it. So yeah, always a pleasure to work with. You want people that are dedicated. I mean, his nutrition as well is completely on point. Again, he does what I say nutrition wise, and a bit of what works for him, I'll be honest about that, but it is working. You know, this is a guy that first started to me over 30% body fat, and after his first program he was cut down to somewhere in the region, I think he'd actually got down below 20% at one point. So yeah, he's now on a bit of a bulk phase. He feels as if he has, he feels as if he has cut enough fat, and he just really wants to get strong now. He wants to get big, wants to build muscle. So this is really the first week of his bulk that we're doing. So we've gone from the kind of endurance sort of rep range, 15 to 20 at lightweight, and we've just taken it right up to, you know, that about 80% is 1 rep max, about 6 to 8 reps, 4 sets. He's happy with his own cardio. He spends enough time in the gym without me, so he gets in, sorts his own cardio out. We've done a lot of cardio together since we started. So I went through a lot of different training methods with him. You know, anything from constant pace, you know, certain targets for him to meet over a period of time on different ranges of equipment. He has been doing aerobic intervals and also like fartlek training, you know, so he's got a good enough bank there to get on with his own cardio. Very much self-motivated in that respect. Again, another client you want to see, you know, pushing himself as well as me pushing him, try to get that wee bit extra out of him, but you know when he's actually in the gym himself is going to try hard. And I'm really sorry about being just at the very corner of the screen here. It's just, I've not got one of these kind of proper holders where I can get myself centralised, you know. As long as you can hear my voice, you don't need to see my ugly mug, especially with these big ugly glasses on. I am pretty careless when it comes to glasses. I think in the space of a year I'd lost something like 3 pairs, so it's some really nice ones, some that suit me. So this is the only pair of normal glasses I've got left, hence why I rarely wear them. You know, I'm not into the kind of this look, geek chic look with these types of glasses. Hipster type. I only bought these ones because they had kind of big lenses, which was good for when I was playing golf. You know, I think I could get a better kind of range of vision. Yeah, so I've lost the other glasses. So anyway, what was I saying about my client? Yeah, so he is a self-motivator when it comes to his own cardio. So he's really enjoying the bulk phase. He's really enjoying it. It's only been a week, so it's actually been a week and a half. We started halfway through last week. So yeah, so he's doing well. He absolutely nailed it. So look forward to training with him or training him next week. Okay, so like I say, that just about concludes my personal training or my working day. I'd like to very much switch off for the day, go and enjoy a nice meal with my girlfriend. I've got the table booked at Cosmos up at Silverburn. So I will go home, a quick wash, a quick change of clothes, and then we'll go. I'll maybe continue the vlog at some point throughout the night. You know, I want to spend some real quality time with my girlfriend. I don't want to be videoing everything that's happening. I'm not one for just pulling up. That's why I'm probably going to be a rubbish YouTuber unless I can get my act together. I'm not the type for actually pulling out a camera or a video camera at the drop of a hat. So if I remember, I'll maybe video some footage, but I'll take plenty of pictures of the meal, let you know how bad my nutrition can actually get. I'll be as good as I can. But there is times when, you know, you need to have a good time, have a nice meal out. Oh, I need fuel. Yet more costs. Lovely. Yeah, so I'll just grab fuel before I go out. So yeah, so I'll take some pictures, possibly of the place. If you're in Scotland, if you're anywhere near the west of Scotland or even passing through, I'll give you an idea of what this place looks like. I've heard nothing but good reviews. I've never been in, but apparently it is lovely. It's a big world buffet type place, all sorts of cuisine. So hopefully there'll be some healthy stuff there. I just need to watch again. I don't think I mentioned this, but I was sick again on Monday. It's now Friday, so I was sick again on Monday. And I'm putting it down to kind of 48 hour, something that happened like 48 hours earlier. It's just maybe too many milk products again. I'm not sure if it just takes me over that lactose intolerance threshold I seem to have, and if it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about there, you're probably right. You know, I don't even know if there is a intolerance threshold. I don't know, it's not something I've studied or looked into, but I'm just going to try and stay away from anything that looks too creamy or milky, which is going to be hard. But I have willpower, and if there's a healthy meal there, I will go for it. And before I know it, that's me back home. 8.5 minutes it took me to get from Ravenscraig to home, so that's always good noting for how I'm going to actually deal with these this contract, or yeah, the contract I've got with IL. So it'll be good taking have a wee kind of note. These vlogs are handy actually. They're very handy for time recording. That's, I never thought of that actually. Record my travelling time. It's all good, people. It's all good. Right, listen, I'm going to stop talking absolute rubbish. I have a very beautiful girl waiting on me in the flat. I hope. I'm sure that's where she'll be. So I will say bye for now and catch up soon. This is Springburn. Sorry, meant Silverburn. Always get mixed up. Hello again. As you can see, this time I am not in my car for a wee change. It's about 25 past 10. Just back. It's 25 past 11. I'm just back from Cosmo. Must apologise actually. I think I'll need to check my other videos, but I'm sure, or my other clips, I'm quite sure I've been calling it Cosmos. It's Cosmo, and it's in Silverburn. So I keep on getting mixed up where it actually is, and what it's called. So it's Cosmo Brilliant World Buffet. So many cuisines. There's like Chinese, there's Thai, Mexican, European. You know, there's like a carvery there if you're into that. So much food. I'm not going to lie, I have not been a great role model tonight. Through caution to the wind for one night only. And it kind of pretty much what I wanted tonight. I know I'll probably suffer. I may not be well tomorrow. I may not survive tomorrow, may not survive the night with what I've ate. I just need to wait and see how my tummy reacts to whatever it was I've been putting in. So yeah, plenty to eat. Rico's excited to see us back. Hi Rico. You see him? Sorry about the poor lighting here. I've got it on that reverse camera thing. As you can probably tell, I'm not very techy. I'm pretty much just, you know, turn it on, press go, and away we go. So I'll figure all that out if this YouTube thing works out. Okay. So nutrition wise, it's not going to be very educational for you because, you know, there was healthy options there, but I had my cheat meal, so I would say it was a big one. So that'll be me back on it tomorrow. Need to get plenty of training in over the weekend. I didn't actually train at all today, and I know I'm one of the ones that say, how can you not have time? There's plenty of time, so many hours in a day, blah blah blah, but honestly, I have been working since since I started this morning, 5:15. I've been working. Also had my half-hour break and work, and then the rest of it was just travelling between centres. You know, like doing my PT work, then doing the admin for it, recording these videos, of course, and before I knew it, back here, quick change of clothes, and then we were out. So I've honestly not This has been one day I've just not had time to train, and it is possible. I mean, if you're starting work when the gym opens, you can't exactly train. I could have trained during my half-hour break, but I probably wouldn't have survived the night or survived the day. You know, you need to get some food in you. Aye. So anyway, that concludes the video, my second vlog. Again, hope you've enjoyed it. Again, not been too educational, but it's kind of give you an insight into how some days can be. Like so today was particularly busy. Again, not any kind of filming in the gym or anything. And on that note as well, I didn't really do much filming or take many pictures when I was in Silverburn or Cosmo. Again, I'm still a wee bit shy about bringing the phone camera out in public. I think I took one kind of half-ass shot, a wee snippet. I might actually put it into a video, I don't know, need to see how it looks. Wee half-ass snippet when we went into Silverburn, into shopping centre, and then I took about 2 sneaky pictures, 3 sneaky pictures I think, in the place, but it doesn't really show you much. I'll maybe post them, maybe not. We'll see. So anyway, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, feel free to like, share, and please subscribe to my channel. Also share and on social media, follow me on social media, on Instagram, evolution_fitness athletics, all one word, and follow me on Facebook, evolution fitness and athletics. Again, if you're interested in any personal training, if you're local to Inverclyde, or even online training, just hit me an ad, give me a wee comment. Basically all I need from you is your email address, and then I can get it set up for you. And thanks for watching. I'm tired, I need my sleep. Good night.